It was the biggest Tyrannoid you've ever seen. Big as a Star Cruiser and packing twice as much firepower. There was no escape. He was coming right at me. Closer, closer. Oh, what am I gonna do, right? Closer, even closer. Click, click. My blaster jammed.
No way! What happened next?
Yes, go on. We're all riveted.
So, this is the mighty Q-Force I've heard so much about. Pathetic! I could obliterate the lot of you, and they wouldn't even mention it in Supervillain Weekly.
True, sir, but you'll have done the fashion world an enormous service.
And as for you, Agent Clank, I have far grander plans for you. All right, Lawrence, you can turn it off now.
Oh, may I, sir? What a treat.
Al, come in.
Yellow.
Someone just transmitted a hologram onto the ship. I need to know where the signal came from.
Let's see. Backtracing the signal. Six-path alpha key encryption? Amateurs. I got it. It came from a facility on Planet Daxx. Accessing their computer files.
Planet Daxx?
Aha! I found something suspicious. Patching it through now.
Tonight, we take a journey inside the enigmatic mind of our galaxy's foremost evil genius, Dr. Nefarious. We'll take a tour of this secret facility on Planet Daxx, home to some of the galaxy's most insidious superweapons, including the dreaded Rainbow Afrolyzer. Dr. Nefarious, we've all enjoyed your past work, but how do you respond to critics who say your latest galactic schemes are just more of the same?
I will annihilate them!
Lawrence, tell us a bit about this top-secret superweapon being constructed on Planet Daxx.
Well, super is such a strong word. For that matter, weapon may be a tad overdoing it. We do, however, have a lovely view of the ocean at sunset.
Is Dr. Nefarious poised on the brink of galactic domination, or is this super weapon just the latest in a series of maniacal pipe dreams? Stay tuned for more from Supervillain Weekly.
Whatever Nefarious is doing on Daxx, it can't be good.
We'll check it out.
You're welcome.
So, you've come back to disgrace my training course once again, hmm?
Actually, we were hoping we could just pick up the gadgets and split.
We have a spaceship to catch.
Ha! You slackers are always looking for the easy way out. Then you can pass the course, you can have the device.
We have a new gadget. Well, sort of. It's actually a combination of two different gadgets. The swing shot and the dynamo. Namely, this is the hyper shot. So yeah, and it functions in the same way. In addition, we also have our puzzle gadget. Something that Skid McMarks was using earlier. And this is a good one. Yeah, likewise with both the infiltrate and the electrolyzer, these puzzles are actually quite fun and still somewhat tedious, but still fun. Seriously, because we are playing an arcade game in which we have to destroy the red nose and capture the green ones, basically. And those shield-looking things, well, you can't do anything about them because they will block your shots. You press the circle button to destroy the red nodes, and you use the square button to capture the green ones. So yeah, likewise with both the electrolyzer and the infiltrator, the puzzles get harder over time, but still quite fun. So yeah, I don't feel that I will need to speed them up too much because of how they are done, although there are many different phases. So yeah, I do like it, therefore. The swing shot part of the hyper shot is easily my favourite because it latches on a lot better than the swing shot did in both Ratchet and Clank 1 and 2. And even then, it could pull things in Ratchet and Clank 2. As for the dynamo, it functions mostly the same, or the dynamo component of the hyper shot, so yeah. Yeah, and you will see there on the bottom right hand corner of the screen there, before I go on about the hyper shot, that indeed we have 2 phases of this one. I think we can get up to 3 or 4 phases later in the game with the hacker, but yeah. All in all, not a bad gadget for as far as puzzle gadgets go. I do prefer the infiltrator and the electrolyzer, but this is still fun. Seriously, this is still quite fun. Yeah, and before you ask, the planet we're going to, Daxx, yes, it is named after Daxter. Seriously. In some cases, some of the bay reminds me quite a bit of the area you spend most of the time in Jak 2, namely Haven City, or the outskirts of it anyway, when we're on the beach with Sig and everything, but I'll get to that. For now, I want to fall off, yes. But yeah, thankfully there are some ladders to get you back up if you fall off. Weirdly enough, they are 3D in nature, meaning Ratchet could easily fall back down due to how the game's engine interprets it and everything. And yes, those electric force fields can stun you, thus making you fall down. But there you go. Yeah, this course isn't too hard at all, really. And yes, the Hypershot does also have the habit of also activating more than one of those things. So yeah, we're already up to 3 things in this one. Seriously, in later hacker stages, you will have to deal with these red nodes being accompanied by yellow ones. Multiple ones, in fact, and I sometimes end up destroying them. If either of the nodes reach the top of the screen, what will happen is that it will crash and you'll have to start again. Thankfully, that is from the phase, not from the beginning. So, yeah, this does have checkpoints. As long as you don't cancel them, then you will have to start from the beginning. Yeah, seriously. Well, them's the breaks. I don't know why I paused it there, but there you go. So, where am I going? There we go. And destroy you. Yep. Okay, that phase is done. Yeah, I can't say any more about this. I do like it. But, yeah. There isn't any... Likewise with the thing, there isn't any music playing, which can be both good and bad. I'll admit, something like Game-Link Moonbase, that actually had quite some tension-inducing music. Anyway, we are done. We get, believe it or not, another titanium bolt. Anyway, let's see what Helga says about our performance. Probably nothing good.
Alrighty, we'll just take those gadgets and be on our way.
Oh yeah, the little man is cocky now. Maybe you'd like to meet Helga on the wrestling mat, hmm? We'll see how cocky you are, twisted up like a wet noodle.
Maybe next time.
Pansies!
To be fair, I think Helga, given how big she is, would... Well, I'm not sure. We're done with Gary and Helen, so... Maybe not, but given her sheer weight, I think she might well crush Ratchet if he isn't careful. Though, he can strafe in this game. That being said, let's have a look at some skins. At the moment, we can only switch to old school Ratchet. I do want to go to old school Ratchet, however, for this next one, seriously. Even though I did have him in his armor for this bit. And do we have any Quark vid comics? No. We will be getting some more later. But for now, new. With that said, let's indeed head to Planet Daxx. And I am only going to concern myself with getting one specific gadget in this area, which was in Ratchet and Clank 2, namely the charge boots. Oh yes, the charge boots do return. As do the gravity boots, actually. The gravity boots do actually return later, because we will be revisiting, dare I say, Annihilation Nation. Oh yes. I still don't have enough bolts to get the adamantine armor, however. Yeah, so Ratchet's dreams of being, well, I don't know if he wants to be Wolverine. Certainly the defenses of Wolverine, anyway. We'll have to wait. So, that being said, let's actually go to Planet Daxx. And indeed, we will face some new enemies here. And they're not Tyrannoids! Yes, we're taking a break from fighting the Noids after what happened with Tyrannosis and everything. So anyway, to Planet Daxx. And indeed, let's see what this place is like. Indeed, apparently there are two high security terminals according to Al here. Well, I'm going to deal with them next time. Firstly, we have these bug enemies, which can indeed be easily defeated with the thing. However, the most annoying enemy are these gigantic gun-toting robots. Seriously. If I did not equip the N60 Storm, then I think I would have had to run away from those guys. Seriously, because they can get behind you, which is very annoying. And fill you full of lead. But that being said, let's go down here. And yeah, apparently they're hiding in the ocean. And one of them's even behind me, seriously. One thing I will say about their machine gun blasts, they can also take out fellow enemies with their friendly fire, so yeah. And those bug enemies seriously chase you throughout the level. Seriously, I can't think of anything else. Also, you can't swim in the water because a shark will eat you, seriously. Just like with, well, Planet Battaglia, and can I go on? Many other areas, Blackwater City. Although Blackwater City, given that this is the Solana Galaxy, we will be actually briefly, later on in the game, revisiting Blackwater City. We kind of did it with one of the Quark vid comics, but that was a comic, so yeah. Honestly, sometimes I just find it easier to just run from those gun-toting robots. Seriously. Although here we don't have much use for the upcoming gadget, the charge boots. Seriously. Given what I said in my Ratchet and Clank 2 Let's Play still applies here. This is not an open area, but anyway, here are the charge boots. For better or worse. I don't think I'll be using them in the sewer area, just saying. So instead, I will just get back some nanotech, and on the next episode, we're going to see a music video from Courtney Gears. Anyway, I'll see you then. Goodbye!